about set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offensive jamboree referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here.
Touchdown, Giants! York now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to throw here. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to possession of the football. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after. Now Williams looking to throw on second down.
Oh, my God.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. DJ Chark, 26 yards. And the Giants have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. And the kick makes it through, but this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the field.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for him as they come up 10 at their 38. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. He's on that field. But this is a big play. Third and goal. Barkley again. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27. Offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This is Smith with a grab. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll set up to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free. 2nd down and goal. Hurts.
What?
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach him. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
18 Rebels.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert from 6 yards away. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott good on 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Hurts and the Eagles now.
Down 28-21, 65 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He'll look to throw.
Fuck it.
Towards the end zone for Brown.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
He's back to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Elliott now to add the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So that drive, 4 plays.
And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Take the field.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal. This thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Well, the entire game coming down to this kick from Cade York.
They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal.
From the 6.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend. And the pushback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Okay.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Smith brings it in. Now the ball comes loose, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession.
Review the play. Oh my God.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You get the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13. Hurts sets up to throw him. And that nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, they'll get another shot on 3rd down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. They go back to the ground with Sanders. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Eagles are going to win the football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter.